What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'll do it this way. That way, that way. Nope, I don't want to do it. Go that way. What's going on? How y'all doing? We're gonna talk about it today. Happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna talk about it today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We're gonna talk about it today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about it today. Oh yeah. Y'all see the title? The title is not Sidney and all the hot stuff that happened today. And Azriel. Are you crazy? We're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna talk about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're gonna talk about it today. You know what? I'm gonna add something. And we're gonna add a Lord Don Russell in this. I'm gonna make them real mad. I'm gonna make them real mad. I'm gonna make them big mad, as they say. I'm gonna make them real mad today. Real mad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real mad. I'm making real mad. Ooh, don't kill him. Ooh, don't kill him. You know, we gotta have commentary. You know what I mean? So we ain't gonna kill him too much. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna start off in saying, if you want to donate to the page, you know what I'm saying? You want to donate, there's the Zelle page, bookdanajay@gmail.com. Hit that Zelle up. Also, the Cash App is up top. The Cash App is official $officialDanaJay. Oh yeah, $officialDanaJay. Yeah. If y'all want to get all the other stuff, go to the front of my page, and it's all up at the top in the description box. I mean, we got a lot to talk about tonight, but it's Friday. Nobody got nothing to talk about. So we're going to talk about some stuff that ain't nobody else going to talk about. Okay? Okay? We're going to talk about some things that ain't nobody else going to talk about. I don't know why I want nobody to talk about them. I mean, look, you have to talk about some things. You know what I mean? You got to get things off your chest. You got to know exactly, oh, that's probably what it is. People don't know what to talk about. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. People talk about everything except for what they should be talking about. But that's how it normally goes. Y'all know. I'm just sitting here having fun. Thank God it's Friday. I'm ready to cut up. I'm ready to have some fun. Yeah. I'm ready to do what I do. And we ready to have some fun, you know? So in the meantime, we're going to do it like this. Let's start off like this. Start like this. Are y'all ready? Hey, Tox. Hey, Tox. Tox in the building. Are y'all ready? I'm about to send these texts out to people. And y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. while I'm in the middle of sending texts out before I even get started. Y'all know I ain't gonna be the one to be like, oh, let me do that. Nope. I'm gonna tell y'all this what KO's saying to these niggas right now.
To the niggas that was doubting when I said I'd make it out, they didn't believe me. Fuck y'all. And to them bitches that was hating on the nigga trying to make it, talking plenty shit. Fuck y'all. And now that fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And now that fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And now that I'm from that project where they pull capers. Didn't have to watch the news to see police chase. It's me and my mama living out of suitcases. I went from blackouts to rocking black labels. And when that landlord came, Lord have mercy. Now you see me in that all-white new Mercy.
Thank you, Mr.
Chilling with some supermodels that'll take it to the head. I ain't talking bottles, listen, they ain't bad on this underdog. Game 7, I'm balling hard. Astronaut, yeah, I'm taking it off. Your girl ready to take it off. All good, don't act cool now. My dick full, don't hop on out. Money up, so it's going down. Yeah. To the niggas that was doubting when I said I'd make it out, they didn't believe me. Fuck y'all. And to them bitches that was hating on the nigga trying to make it, talking plenty shit. Fuck y'all. And now that I'm fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And now that I'm fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Yeah, now that I'm on. Yeah, I know the rumor going round. They say that boy ain't got it no more and he broke. Wow, comedic. How funny these niggas act. I always had the crown. Ain't gotta take it back, I ain't got no worries. My session unaffected, all these cars in my garage. My Maybach feel neglected, yeah, I let them borrow my swag. They still making payments, I be going down in that pussy like rats all in that basement. Got my top down in the winter time, cause it ain't cold in them Cayman Islands. And if y'all really think my time is up, y'all niggas got me fucked up. This is the to the niggas that was doubting when I said I'd make it out, they didn't believe me. Fuck y'all. And to them bitches that was hating on the nigga trying to make it, talking plenty shit. Fuck y'all. And now that I'm fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. And now that I'm fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Yeah, now that I'm Man, I got so much on my mind. If I don't let it out, I'm gonna explode straight up. I'm sitting here looking at all these people around me, thinking if I wasn't an art, tell me where would they be? Most of them don't even care about Robert Kelly, no. They only care about what I can do for them. Some of them hang around me cause I got money. Tell me what happened to my whole family. Can't they see him going through? Little brother really needs them. I was there for them when they needed me, yeah. Soon as the drama come, y'all asses quick to run. What type of shit is that? How could y'all turn y'all backs? People, they smile right in your face, then go and talk behind your back when they don't even know the facts. And some of y'all church folks pointing the finger at me, yeah. You should be loving on me, on your knees and praying for me. You'll never get it right, is that the Christian life? Sometimes I like to party, drink, have sex and smoke weed. But just because I love them things, it doesn't mean I'm going crazy. God, I wish I knew why people wanna hate me. All I do is help them, try my best to love them. Try to lift them up, but they don't appreciate me, so fuck them.
That's right. Let's go.
And I stayed in the song. So now I'm closer to God. But being closer is hard. The attacks get stronger, become much harder to fight, and they last longer. That's what it's always been. Joy, pain, dark with the light, sun with the rain. With the right perspective, there can be something to gain.
Unknown number just text me, said they gon' kill me. Then why they just play with her? They know that 40 is stay with her. I'm smoking on that, don't play with her. If you ball a bitch, I fuck around and break the run. I should get trapped, but yeah, I be trapped. Put a pound on your head, little nigga. She think I'm a little nigga when she throw it, I'm catching. I'm breaking her back in. It's messed up her ass for her head, yeah. Rocky got me turned up on the yeah. Now I got this bitch like in the air. Got a fetish for getting this bread. Run it up, drop my nuts like a lead, babe. Trap but a couple chasing it. When you shining, you can't rush the process, man. I swear to God, a couple mess up her ass for her head, yeah. Rocky got me turned up on the yeah. Now I got this bitch like in the air. Got a fetish for getting this bread. Run it up, drop my nuts like a lead, babe. But I got this shit out the mud, bitch. That money feel good when a couple chasing it. When you shining, you can't rush the process, man. I swear to God, a couple perfect timing. In the projects, 50 can jewelry, yeah, I'm switching up the clowns. Sleep on the couch, now I'm so conscious. If I got blow me a nigga, I know they gon' try make me look like a monster. I'm from Baltimore, better keep you a stick, won't ride with no armor. I lost noodles and niggas, some niggas.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ Discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ Discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
DJ Discretion.
Flow still sick, I ain't talking the pandemic.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
And here we go. Shout out everybody that's here. What's going on? What's going on? I still say I got the hottest intro in this joint. Levi got that, let me see your face. Man, I'm just coming straight out. Boom, I'm coming straight out. And Levi coming smooth and say, let me see your face. We want to know who you are. He massage you and all that. Nah, it's song say, I'm breaking your back out. Boom, boom, boom. It's like, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Got it. What's up, y'all? It's Friday. Get up. Get up. Get up. Golly, I'm looking at the chat. I see some I see some distractions and all right. You can't stop me. My mods are on point. My mods on point. You can't distract me today. Yo, I'm one drink down and I had some absolute in here today. So you know what y'all gonna get. Lord, I got a lot to talk about, but I'm gonna save the best for last. Only thing I can say, Azriel, child. Really. But other than Azriel, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna show y'all these comments. Baby, I had to jump in them comments. Jai Savage. No, I'ma wait. I'ma wait. I'ma wait. No, I'ma wait. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be transformed. Nice. So, since I'm trying to be nice, I say I'm trying to be nice, right? I got my sis in the chat. I got Tox in the chat. So Tox know when I go to this point what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just tell y'all, be prepared, because I am going to show y'all a picture. I'm having fun today. I'm going to show you a picture. So I'm going to show you a picture. Baby! Oh, baby! I'm gonna show you a picture, baby. If I wasn't on my main page, you know what song I would play? Hey, baby. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. Y'all gonna be like, Dana, stop. Man, I'm trying to tell you. It's coming today. Woo! All right. Let me go ahead and act like I got some sense, y'all. Okay. I got some sense. So we're gonna open up and we're gonna talk about my main man. All of y'all that's an actor or actress, this man paved the way for all of us, and Sidney Poitier. The Dream Team want to say rest in peace, Sidney. 94 years. 94 years you lived this life. 71 years you gave this business. I want to say thank you. If ain't nobody else saying it, I'm saying thank you. Because without you, a lot of us wouldn't be able to do what we did today. And what we do on a regular day basis. And that's transcend people's lives and bring forth characters to make them laugh, cry, smile, hate us, or whatever. Without you, it wouldn't be no colored bloggers. So I think every blogger need to take at least some time out there day to day and thank this man, because this man broke it into Hollywood. Well, Dana, you don't know what you're talking about. Dana, show us some facts about Sidney Poitier. I ain't think that you'll ask. You feel me? I ain't think that you'll ask. So when you ask me, the receipt man, to bring you facts, I'm gonna do it like this. Let's transcend. Let's read. We're gonna read before we joke. Sidney Poitier, beloved legend and first black best actor Oscar winner, dead at 94. Legendary actor Sidney Poitier, whose 71-year career, good God Almighty, I wasn't even born when he started. 71-year career included iconic roles in the classic Hollywood films A Raisin in the Sun, which is now in the play on Broadway. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? I never seen that. And Uptown Saturday Night, I seen that for the first time. The actor was 94 years old. His cause of death has yet to be confirmed. The news was announced by Bahamas Minister of Foreign Affairs Fred Mitchell, prompting tributes, and Independent reported. Chester Cooper, the Bahamas Deputy Prime Minister, told The Guardian he was conflicted with great sadness and a sense of celebration when I learned of the passing of Sir Sidney Poitier. We have lost an icon, a hero, a mentor, a fighter, a national treasure, he added. Bahamas Prime Minister Philip Brave Davis is set to hold a press conference and tribute to the legend on Friday morning, local outlets reported. The Post has reached out to reps for Poitier for comment. Tributes immediately started flooding in after news of his passing. Emmy-winning actor Jeffrey Wright lauded Poitier as one of a kind and referenced the classic film To Sir with Love in a tribute tweet. What a landmark actor, one of a kind. What a beautiful, gracious, warm, genuinely regal man. Wright wrote, rest in peace, sir, with love. Rest in power. Beautiful man, beautiful human being an actor, Sir Sidney Poitier. When I go, I want it like that. I want to be known like that. You feel me? His biography is right here. His biography goes like this. A native of Cat Island, the Bahamas, although born 2 months prematurely in Miami during a visit by his parents, Poitier grew up in poverty as a son of farmers Evelyn, Nee Alton, and Reginald James Poitier, who also drove a cab. Oh my. He had little formal education, and at the age of 15 was sent to Miami to live with his brother in order to forestall a growing tendency toward delinquency. In the US, he experienced a racial chasm that divides the country, a great shock to a boy coming from a society with a majority of African descent. At 18, he went to New York, did menial jobs, and slept in a bus terminal toilet. Oh my goodness. A brief stint in the Army as a worker at a veterans hospital was followed by more menial jobs in Harlem. An impulsive audition at the American Negro Theater was rejected so forcefully that Poitier dedicated the next 6 months to overcoming his accent and improving his performing skills. On his second try, he was accepted, spotted in rehearsal by a casting agent. He won a bit part in the Broadway production of Lysistrata, for which he earned good reviews. By the end of 1949, he was having to choose between leading roles on stage and an offer to work for Darrell F. Zanuck in the film No Way Out, 1950. His performance as a doctor treating a white bigot got him plenty of notice and led to more roles. Nevertheless, the roles were still less interesting and prominent than those white actors routinely obtained. Excuse me. But 7 years later, after turning down several projects he considered demeaning, Poitier got a number of roles that catapulted him into a category rarely, if ever, achieved by an African-American man of that time, that of leading man. One of these films, The Defiant Ones, 1958, earned Poitier his first Academy Award nomination and Best Actor. 5 years later, he won the Oscar for Lilies of the Field, 1963, the first African-American to win for a leading role. He remained active on stage and screen, as well as in the burgeoning civil rights movement. His roles in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, 1967, and To Sir with Love, 1967, were landmarks in helping to break down some social barriers between Blacks and whites. Portier's talent, conscience, integrity, and inherent likability placed him on equal footing with the white stars of the day. He took on directing and producing chores in the 1970s, achieving success in both arenas. I gotta say, shout out to Mr. Portier. Without you, a lot of us couldn't be doing what we're doing. All right, Mr. Portier, we want to say thank you once again. All right, now we're going to go to another hot topic that happened today. In Georgia, the record was broken. There has never been anything that happened today, but you see it. 3 men convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery sentenced to life in prison. The 3 white men convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery were sentenced Friday to life in prison, with a judge denying any chance of parole for the father and son who armed themselves and initiated the deadly pursuit of the black man in February 2020. The life sentences for Travis, they'll cut it off, but it'll come back over here. You know what I mean? Travis McMichael, who was 36, he would never see the light of day. And for people who was wondering, they got natural life plus 20. They will never see the light of day. Gregory McMichael, natural life plus 20, will never see the light of day. No chance of parole for Travis or Gregory. William Roddy Bryant got life, which means 25 years plus 20. That means they all run concurrent. And then there's a possibility that William Roddy Bryant, after 45 years, can get parole due to his behavior in jail. But let's see, he's 52 years old now. 45 years later, he will be 97. They all die in jail. Let's talk about it. Shout out to the latecomers that's in here. Shout out to everybody that's here. How y'all doing? I'm not ignoring nobody, but I'm just focusing on, content. So shout out to everybody that's coming in late. Shout out to the people that's over on Facebook. Trainer, what's up? To Sir with Love. You already know what's going on. Big bro Ant, how you doing? So today was the day that everything was broken. The barriers are being broken as far as the racism down here in Georgia, even though they lived on the outskirts of Georgia. I did see Jamal Bryant down there today showing his face with his friend Ben Crump, the crook. I seen Jamal. But hey, I will say this. I did watch the impact statements. I couldn't watch it after his sister. I tried to sneak back in here a little bit of what his mama said. If y'all want to see what happened, go to my live right before this one. It's a 4-hour live. It's all in there. It's like Regu, baby. It's in there. It's in there. Now, here's the stuff y'all not going to like. How in the hell can the judge dismiss the criminal charge against Andrew Cuomo when there's video footage that showed it? I'm gonna tell you how. This right here should make a lot of you mad, because these next 2 stories going to run concurrent, which means they're going to run right behind one another. If you are a R. Kelly fan or supporter, you should be writing the Department of Justice that have Judge Holly A. Trexler thrown out. You should be writing the Department of Justice that have Andrew Cuomo's daughter thrown out. As good as it may seem that Andrew Cuomo was getting locked up and he lost his job in New York as the governor, you got to understand how deep the greenbacks run. And when you are a powerful person and you are being backed, You got to do this thing that they call the show. R. Kelly went through the show. However, the show that he went through is not the same show that Kumo and Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeff Epstein is going through. So let's go here. Judge dismisses sole criminal charge against Andrew Cuomo. I ain't gonna read all of them, just read a little bit. The only criminal charge filed over the sexual harassment allegations that drove former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo from office was dismissed Friday at prosecutors' request. What? Clearing what had been seen as the most serious legal threat to the Democrat. Look at what they said to the Democrat. Why would you throw his job title or his job group title into a sentence if they didn't have nothing to do with it? And when I keep calling them Democrats, everybody get mad at me. Oh, don't talk about that party. Man, they the most crookedest party ever, just like the Republicans. The Republicans are the crookedest party because we have this thing called rhinos. As long as the rhinos are intact, the Republicans are crooked. When you get the rhinos out, then the Republican Party can go back to what they really were. The party that helps people, not the party that rips off people, okay? So the move had been expected after Albany County prosecutors said they couldn't prove the case and intend to drop it. Cuomo, who denied the allegation that he groped an aide in the executive mansion in 2020, didn't speak during Friday's short hearing, held with the judge sitting in an Albany courtroom and the lawyers and defendant appearing via video conference. Now make that make sense. Make that make sense. They appeared via video conference, the defendant, but nobody else did. Wearing a black mask, Cuomo was visible for only a few seconds when his lawyer, Rita Glavin, swiveled her camera to show him in the room. As the governor has said, this simply did not happen. Glavin said in a video statement after the hearing, today, reason and the rule of law prevail. No politics, rhetoric, or mob mentality, she added. So stop. If Cuomo can get the benefit of the doubt just by him saying it didn't happen, and it was video with him groping this lady, why couldn't R. Kelly get that same tactic? Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Cuomo's daughter did the most craziest thing ever. She prosecuted Ghislaine Maxwell, or did she? Because now Ghislaine Maxwell could file for mistrial if juror did not reveal his own childhood abuse when selected. Stop. You heard from everybody, jurors, except for R. Kelly. So here's my question. I'm not saying it's fact, but it's something is fishy about this. If everybody jurors are speaking out except for R. Kelly jurors, I have a question. Have any of them jurors been abused? Have any of the jurors that was on R. Kelly trial been abused and didn't disclose it? If so, that can be a mistrial. Oh, I'm sorry. I just threw that out there for somebody to help somebody. That can be a mistrial. So let's read a little bit. And what many will view as a travesty of justice and a waste of taxpayers' money, the New York Times reports Ghislaine Maxwell could file for a mistrial. The startling turn of events come after one of the jurors disclosed he used his own experience of childhood sexual assault to sway deliberations. Wow. Possibly compounding matters, the juror in question cannot remember if he disclosed his past and potential bias during the jury selection process. Ghislaine Maxwell, partner of and mistress to the now deceased Jeffrey Epstein, who died in prison while facing charges of trafficking young women and forcing them into sexual service, was convicted on 5 federal sex trafficking charges last week. Check it. If she filed for mistrial, they cannot come back. Well, I'll tell you about it. Bringing Maxwell and Epstein to trial has been a multi-million-dollar endeavor. Yahoo News reports that Maxwell's defense team alone cost $7 million. After more than a year of work and a jury conviction on 5 counts, the prosecution team believed the case was all but closed. NBC News reported that a sentencing date had not yet been set. I know why, but Maxwell could face up to 65 years in prison. However, Maxwell's immediate fate is now in doubt after a juror known only by his first and middle name, Scotty David, said in deliberations he told fellow jurors about his history of sexual abuse and, according to the Western Journal, convinced jurors who voiced doubts to vote to convict Maxwell. Guess what? Game over. Game over. That's the show. That's the show. That's the show. That's the circus. That's the show. I'm trying to tell y'all what's going on. They did all that to get everybody's hopes up high. I said it from the jump. That's smoke screen. She's too powerful to be behind bars. They went and got the Prince, Andrew, and he have a video trial. You don't hear nothing about it. Why? Why? Because they doing some underhand stuff in the R. Kelly case, and they trying to hide as much as the Jay-Z case they can. So I got a question. I need everybody to start putting the hashtag, don't kill R. Kelly in jail. Let's start back with that hashtag. Don't kill R. Kelly in jail. Because that's what they want. They don't want Robert to be here because he's worth more dead than he is alive. So let's start putting that hashtag. Somebody put that in the chat. Hashtag don't kill R. Kelly in jail. So this next commentary we're going to hear, since we're talking about R. Kelly, we're going to get it in. We're going to keep going. Is this of Geronda Pace. Shout out to Justice for RK. I'm not going to spoil it for y'all, but I'm going to say Fran Sanford's son, daughter, has something to say. And it go a little something like this.
I want to just talk about something that I absolutely regret. And that is speaking out against R. Kelly and like just coming forward and telling my story. It has been so stressful. Like, I absolutely hate that I even decided to be strong and tell my story, because like my life has not been the same. Like, nothing about my life has been the same. I haven't had a peace of mind or anything. I've been so stressed out about all of this. And I thought that once I told my story and filed charges and went through the trial and I testified and he was found guilty, I was like, okay, that's the end of it. I can finally close that chapter and just be done and move on. Like, now it's finally in my past. I can, officially like just start healing. I just officially wanted to heal. Like, I was like really excited that I could just, be myself. I can finally breathe. Like, that's no longer weighing me down, right? Wrong. Because today, Homeland Security showed up at my house and they're like, yeah, you have to testify. And I'm like, no, I don't want to testify. I don't want to go through that again. I testified in New York. I do not want to testify in Chicago. Like, I am done. In all honesty, I said, fuck it. Like, fuck it. I'm not doing it again. Leave me alone. And it was like, okay, well, if you don't, participate and, testify in this trial, then you don't have to. And I was like, okay. I'm sorry, they said if I don't want to, I don't have to. And I say, okay, good. It's like, but, however, you will be subpoenaed. And if you're subpoenaed, you have to show up. And if you don't show up, then you get arrested. And then after, get processed out, and then guess what? You still have to testify. So it's literally a catch-22 situation. It's like a lose-lose situation for me. Like, I don't want to do this. So, like, just leave me the fuck alone. But it's not that easy. And this is why I regret the shit. Like, I was subpoenaed to go to New York. I did not want to go to New York. It was literally 10 days before my due date. I'm 9 months pregnant. Big as shit. Like, I was so big with Clay. I was huge. And I was like freaking out. I was like, what if I go into labor? I could have a baby in New York. And I so very badly did not want to do that. But I had to, because it was the same thing. You either go and testify or you get subpoenaed. And if you don't show up, you get arrested. And guess what? You still have to testify. So it was one of those things, and I hated it so much. I was literally in New York for 5 days. 5 days. And I was miserable. Like, you may see like a little jump or a little chop or whatever because my phone died. But in all honesty, I absolutely regret ever coming out. I just wish I could go back in time and just shut the fuck up. Like, I know this may rub some people the wrong way, but my life has been hell since like coming forward and everything. And since that, since I spoke out about it the very first time in 2017, we have had to move several times because my safety is at risk. And guess what? Homeland Security can't guarantee my fucking safety. So I do not want to just keep testifying. This shit is just so fucking stressful. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah.
You hate it, you hate it, you hate it. But you did it. And in Chicago, you said that you didn't know you had to testify. I find that funny. Because for you not to know that you had to testify, that was part of your conditions in New York. So now, either you're scared because you believe that your stuff is going to come out one way or another, or you really know that this man is innocent and you don't want to look him in his face again. Because as Biggie said, you want that old thing back. Oh, cows, give me one more chance. That's what it is. You know y'all were lying. You know y'all were lying. And tell the truth. You want that old thing back. Ain't nothing wrong with admitting the truth. You want that old thing back. You sit up there and you said, there's no place like chaos. There's no place like chaos. And when you sitting up there and seeing that the money grab that y'all tried to gum with, it ain't working, then you like, oh hell, I don't know what to do. Oh hell. I'm in too deep now. Oh, hell. I don't know what to say. Oh, hell. Because now, when you tell one lie, you got to remember that lie, and you got to tell another lie. Now that you under oath in another jurisdiction, guess what? You got to remember everything you said in New York. And truth to be told, you don't want to face Canning. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You don't want to face Canning. You do not want to face Canning. You don't want to face Canning. I don't know why. If you're telling the truth, you shouldn't be scared. If you're scared, say you're scared. But you don't want to face Canning. And then, now that y'all know that Jennifer Bongine is on there, you like, oh, hell no. Hell no, nigga. Because she going, man, I can go to jail. I ain't pregnant no more. I can go to jail. Pay attention to her face. That's all. Pay attention to her face. She looked like she's saying Ultra Ghost. Look at this.
I want to just talk about something that I absolutely regret. And that is speaking out against R. Kelly and like just coming forward and telling my story. It has been so stressful. Like, I absolutely hate that I even decided to be strong and tell my story, because like my life has not been the same. Like,
so you said you decided to be strong and tell your story. So can I ask you a question? If you being strong and telling your story, right? Can I ask you a question? If you was held captive, how did you get over the gate? How did you jump over the gate with no shoes? Run down to your uncle's house to get some shoes and some pants. Come back up to R. Kelly's house, jump back in the gate, and go in this house. But you was a victim, and you was held hostage. See, here's the thing. These people do not want these so-called accusers to be questioned. Shit, if y'all can question R. Kelly, why can't we, the public that rocks for R. Kelly, question these liars? Then as soon as we question the liars, the first thing y'all say, y'all victim shaming. Fuck you and your thoughts. There is no victims. The only victim is R. Kelly. So I just want to know, just look at her eyes. She's scared to face Jennifer Bongine. That's what it is. And I'd be terrified to face it too. But listen.
Nothing about my life has been the same. I haven't had a peace of mind or anything. I've been so stressed out about all of this. And I thought that once I told my story and filed charges and went through the trial and I testified and he was found guilty, I was like, okay, that's the end of it. I can finally close that chapter and just be done and move on. Like, now it's finally in my past. I can, officially, like, just start healing. I just officially wanted to heal. Like, I was like really excited that I could just, be myself. I can finally breathe. Like, that's no longer weighing me down, right? Wrong. Because today, Homeland Security showed up at my house and they're like, yeah, you have to testify. And I'm like, no, I don't want to testify. I don't want to go through that again. I testified in New York. I do not want to testify in Chicago. Like, I am done. In all honesty, I said, fuck it. Like, fuck it. I'm not doing it again. Leave me alone. And it was like, okay, well, if you don't, participate and, testify in this trial, then, You don't have to. And I was like, okay. I'm sorry, they said if I don't want to, I don't have to. And I say, okay, good. It's like, but, however, you will be subpoenaed. And if you're subpoenaed, you have to show up. And if you don't show up, then you get arrested. And then after, you know, get processed out, and then guess what? You still have to testify. So it's literally a catch-22 situation. It's like a lose-lose situation for me. Like, I don't want to do this. So, like, just leave me the fuck alone. But it's not that easy. And this is why I regret the shit. Like, I was subpoenaed to go to New York. I did not want to go to New York. It was literally 10 days before my due date. I'm 9 months pregnant, big as shit. Like, I was so big with Clay. I was huge. And I was like freaking out. I was like, what if I go into labor? I could have a baby in New York. And I so very badly did not want to do that. But I had to, because it was the same thing. You either go and testify, or you get subpoenaed, and if you don't show up, you get arrested, and guess what? You still have to testify. So it was one of those things, and I hated it so much. I was literally in New York for 5 days. 5 days. And I was miserable. Like, you may see like a little jump or a little chop or whatever because my phone died. But in all honesty, I absolutely regret ever coming out. I just wish I could go back in time and just shut the fuck up. Like, I know this may rub some people the wrong way, but my life has been hell since like coming forward and everything. And since that, since I spoke out about it the very first time in 2017, we have had to move several times because my safety is at risk. And guess what? Homeland Security can't guarantee my fucking safety. So I do not want to just keep testifying. This shit is just so fucking stressful. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah.
I know what y'all calling. I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. God damn. I got it. Facts on Dana, whatever you're saying. I just want to see if y'all paying attention. But this is what I'm going to say. I said, is it that, and I'm going to repeat it. I said, is it that you don't want to testify because in New York, your dimensions were were, well, your dimensions were spaced out. In Chicago, your demographics and dimensions are more close. So with that, being said, yeah, Lord have mercy. I am live. I know, but it is now. It is now. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all hear me? I know. But I thank all the people that called me that said, "Dang, there's no sound." I just want to see if y'all was paying attention because y'all was having conversations. So I'm watching the chat and looking at y'all. Thank y'all so much. But like I was saying, y'all up there talking about data, whatever you say, that's right. Yeah. So the whole thing is you don't want to face R. Kelly. And because every lie that you told, you got to remember them lies. And you don't want to face Cannick. And in not facing Cannick, then what? And like I said, when I was muted, when I muted myself, and people's like, "We can't hear you for 5 minutes." I know. I seen the conversations. I wanted to make sure y'all was paying attention. But thank you so much for calling me. I love every last one of y'all that called. That's why I rock with y'all. Because when I think y'all not paying attention, y'all show me y'all paying attention. Thank y'all so much. However, Geronda, are you going to link up with Don Russell? Because Don Russell said he can't stand you. Y'all story got to get straight. Since Jasmine is your sister, right? I don't know. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch this one. Chicago going to be real interesting. And especially if your sister come into play. Especially if your friend come into play. That means you don't want to get them 5 years for every lie you told. Y'all got away in New York because Ann Donnelly gave y'all the scapegoat. I don't think Leavenworth gonna do that. So I'm gonna watch this play out. I'm interested in this because in New York you can't bring no new evidence, but in Chicago you can bring it all. That's why I went off when I said, "Why y'all talking about Robert and young girls? What are y'all doing?" He got a trial in Chicago about that. New York wasn't about that. They lied and tried to make it about that, but it wasn't about that. It was New York was about his masters. Chicago was about his freedom and his mind. Watch what I tell you. But Azriel, as I drink my drink, I feel bamboozled. Because when you got on presidents, you said, "I can't stand my mother. Dad, where's that lady? Where's your wife?" But your mother is at your apartment. Your mother is at your apartment. Azriel working. She called herself working. Get it, girl. She working. She got her little hips going. She working. I got a question. Why Azriel ain't look like this when she went on Gail? I'm gonna tell you why. She sacrificed her persona for the bag. She sacrificed who she really was for the bag. If she went on Gail looking good, it would have proved the fact that she never been a hostage. The people that been in court, the people that listen to me, the people that listen to Hollywood Next would know that she was never a hostage. And that came out of her mouth in court. But you don't see Azriel looking like the Toto no more. You see her doing whatever she's doing and she got the bag. But a lot of people that seen this video was cracking on this, right? They were laughing, saying that she was possessed and all this. But nobody paying attention to the real shit. Nobody paying attention. The real part of this video is not Azriel. The real shocking part about this video is not her dancing. The real part of that video, and I'm gonna play it for you, because I'm gonna see if anybody gonna catch it. I'm gonna see if anybody gonna catch it. The real shocking part of this video is not Azriel dancing or none of that. So after seeing that, that is not the most crazy part of that video. And everybody sitting back like, shit, that was funny as hell. Y'all missing the point. Y'all missed the whole golden point. Y'all missed the whole golden point if you laughing at the way she danced. Because actually she's practicing. I gotta give it to her. She's practicing her craft. But that's not the golden point. Dana, so what is the golden point? The golden point is this right here. Her mom. What do you mean? I'm gonna blow it up. Alice is the golden point. How is Alice the golden point? Look what she got on. I find it kind of funny that Alice said, I will never wear sweatpants because R. Kelly made my daughter wear sweatpants so she couldn't show her figure. They the same shoes Az had on too. Sweatpants, shoes. So for you to say that you would never do something and then do it and think people going to forget, that makes me question some things. Was y'all just adding on stuff just because y'all wanted to add on to stuff? I'm just saying. And Azriel, for you not to like your mama, you sure is close with your mama. So I had to call that cat. Not saying that she shouldn't be, but she said out her own mouth, she ain't like her mama. She said, she referred to Alice as that lady, your wife, which is disrespectful. But back to that video. If you go to that video, Jai Savage operates that Joycelyn Savage page. And I just exposed it in the Shade Room chat, right? So I know somebody gonna say, why would Jai and why would Jonjolin operate that page? Two reasons. One, to make people hate Joycelyn, to force Joycelyn back out to them. And two, because that page bring revenue. Now, I've been waiting for this. And if Tok's still in here, she gonna piss on herself. But since you've been on this lie about R. Kelly, Jonjolin, you have turned mad. And you need funds. And you can't have babies. That's why Tim trying to find the tenderonis and Cash Jones to try to put a baby in. So we understand you fell on hard times, Jonjolin, but you a pill popper, baby. And you drink mighty hard. I never seen nobody put pills inside of their beer and drink it. You gotta have a strong, steel stomach for that. I'm just saying. So, oh yeah, the way y'all came after Robert Kelly, the way I'm coming after y'all. If you think I'm lying, here it is. Jonjolin Johnson Savage. Your date of booking is 4/16/2021. Did you tell Jamal Bryant that you are a junkie? And I'm going to tag Jamal Bryant into this. Did you tell Jamal Bryant that you are a functional junkie that hides under makeup and a badass wig? And I mean, I ain't talking about bad as in good. I'm talking about a bad central store, central booking wig. Did you tell Jamal Bryant that? Did you tell Mr. Griggs, Mr. Gerald Griggs, that you got caught by South Haven Police Department? And wait, careless driving? Driving under the influence, first offense? Uh-oh, you know what that means? That means your price goes up because you are now a at-risk driver. And second thing is this right here. Careless driving. That means you get 4 points on your driver's license. If that was by itself, it'd be 4 points. But with driving under the influence first offense, that's an added 3. That's 7 points. That means in Georgia, your license is gone. You can't get over 6 points in Georgia. That means gone. You bonded yourself out under a signature bond. a $500 surety bond. So that means you got to go piss and you got to go take another driving course and you got to stay out of fucking trouble. But baby, there's no way in hell I'm going to go to jail. Hold on. There's no way in hell I'm going to go to jail looking like this, right? And then when I get through processing, the real me come out. And it look like this. Ah! Throw baby, I'm going to give it to you. Throw baby, I'm going to give it to you. What up, Prima? I got Prima Donna and Tox in the building on a Friday night. Lord, it's going to snow, rain, and sleet, and hail. But baby, when you look like this, and your hair look like the baby eyebrows, I'm just saying. You ain't hear from me. I told you I done had something to drink today. Y'all motherfuckers in trouble. I swear to God. I seen that. I said, what the hell wrong with that motherfucker? I ain't do that shit. I ain't do that one. I ain't do that. That R. Kelly voodoo got your hairline, don't it, baby? Your shape up look like mine. Only mine don't go that far back. But right here, you look like exactly what you are. An extortionist drunk. You look so messed up. So messed up. I swear to God, if you walk through them pearly gates, you'll be like, Jesus be like, send her ass somewhere else. Send her somewhere else. Oh, Prima, that's why she was screaming in the BBC. Right. Because she was high. She started wigging. I mean, Miss Savage, I see why you operating a fake page of joy, because you need to get that pill operation going on. And you need to get them perk 30s. Them perk 30s and them butte strips. Shit, you don't get that, you start doing a Flavor Flav. I'm just saying, man, get off my screen. Last but not least, I'm gonna go here. For all the Don Russell followers, and shout out to my sister Prima Donna, who be breaking it down. Breaking it down. Look, I'm gonna go here and with y'all, right? I'm gonna break it down, right? Y'all gonna get the Prima Donna 101. Y'all, let me see if I can do it. All right. All right. Don said he wasn't in the indictments, huh? Like I said 3 years ago, the slow decided to bring up topics on these platforms, then got mad when the paperwork clearly revealed that the blatant lies clearly said I ain't reading paperwork to adults, yet assuming my content does not reveal why I doubt the allegations, and running with anybody who said a few good things was many people's mistake. I also made said paperwork available at my expense, not nobody else. I didn't have to raise no money and scam people. And it didn't take me going back and forth with nobody for me to cut anybody the fuck off capping for this clown. You hear what I said? Reading is fundamental. They got all of this info off Dawn devices. Where did you see the same said about R. Kelly outside what was planted? Where did you see that? These dumb motherfuckers. What does Don K say? Merge. Don't it say merge?
What?
Use your common sense. Ain't that's what R. Kelly said? Use your goddamn common sense. You clearly saw in the New York trial who was convicted and who's stalling. Clearly. Can you read the allegations Don admitted to saying he had? Huh?
What?
Huh? Shit. I'm prima donna. We don't play that. That is. I got to get it down, pack some more. Yo, give me about another week. Watch. I'm going to burn it down. But Kelly, with anybody who said a few good things, okay, happened for this clown, and manipulating even his discovery emails, phone records. Reading is fundamental. They got all this info off of Dawn devices. Where did you see the same said about Kelly outside what was planted? What does Don K say? Merge. Use your common sense. You clearly saw in the New York trial who was convicted and who's stalling. Clearly can read the allegations. Don admitted to saying he had Kelly approval. And y'all really sitting here entertaining his intent. Who freaking cares at this point? Having stupid people around, you can cost your freedom. I mean, having stupid people around you can cost you your freedom. And some not comprehending this is how the government can sell their conspiracies while the Black community continues to try dismissing the fact it's not constitutional, period. As Prima say, period. I don't know how she said it, but you know, as she say, period. And as Brooke be saying, bitch. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's that female shit. But check it. Also, approval. And y'all really sitting here entertaining his intent. Who freaking cares at this point? Okay, constitutional period. Now watch this. She even showed the receipt for you. For the slow people that's watching in the bushes, here's the receipt. Don L. Russell 1. Office Foley Square. Filed 3/1/2020. Terminated 10/8/2020. Other court case, none. Defendant custody status, custody this court. Oh, wait. I thought Don Russell wasn't working for them. Defendant custody status, custody this court. That means you are informant, nigga. But what I like watching are the flags. R. Kelly don't have no flags. But you, Don, it says closed and merged. So, Robert, once again, if there's no Don Russell, there's no court case for R. Kelly. And I asked y'all, who benefit the most if R. Kelly stays locked up? Who benefit the most? That's all I'm saying. But then they go here. Don said he wasn't in the indictments, huh? Like I said 3 years ago. I don't know what else you said. But Mac Dime said, Don Russell, little wild, but I like him. Wow. Miss Connor, she put the okay before she disappeared. The Don Russell dick sucker, LaWanda Collier said, Don said he not in the indictment. That was Kip. And you notice how everybody ran with that, including, you see, exactly TBD. But then Queen Emerald said, Don Russell is not in the indictment. That's false information. Please stop it. Hey, LaWanda Collier. Hey, Tory Love. Hey, TBD. Hey, Queen Emerald, can y'all say he not an indictment again? Can y'all say he not an indictment again? Wait. Bad boys, what you gonna do when Don Russell get y'all hemmed up and they come for you? What you gonna do when they come down for you? Sylvia, what you gonna do when they come down for you? Yuck mouth, what you gonna do when they lock your boy up and you say, he didn't mean to do that. He meant to do whatever, Mr. Robinson was a killer. What you gonna do? That nigga snitched on somebody for a dime bag of weed. You don't think he gonna snitch on everybody included? Everybody that called that nigga goddamn phone, he telling on y'all. All of y'all going down. All of y'all going down. And I'm gonna sit back and say,
what?
And then I'm gonna sit back and be like, laugh like some goddamn chipmunks. I'm gonna be like, I'm telling you, y'all gonna get mad at me. Y'all gonna get mad at me. Because while y'all out here steering everybody wrong, Robert's sitting there telling people one thing.
Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
That man vulnerable as hell. He's telling the truth and nobody believing him. Because everybody want a piece of the pie, and the so-called inside motherfuckers made it so visual and so blatant for the outside people to contribute on the lie. So we can laugh and we can joke about some stuff, but when it's time to get serious, I can flip it on and off. I can hit the switch. What y'all did was wrong. And I said it from the jump. Don, I'ma stay on your motherfucking head until you admit the truth. Now, we already know the truth. And when you threatened Sharon in that letter, and then, well, you tried to threaten Sharon, but you threatened R. Kelly, we knew what it was then. We knew what time it was. The real people that fuck with Robert knew what time it was. But in this fight, I don't got to go around and say who's for Robert and who's not. The track record tells for itself. Just like in the Bible, when the people say, Jehovah, Jehovah, Jesus, yo, we love you, we love you. And he said, depart from me because I never knew you. Same thing with Robert. And the people that I open the door to, the floodgates open. And he gonna tell y'all the same thing, depart, I don't know you. Y'all had me sitting. But I still got a question, Mr. Don Russell. Actually, I got three. Because when we was on Choke Sniffing Dope channel, you were scared to answer questions, right? So I got three more. One, why did you take the stuff from the warehouse? I don't care if you was with somebody. Why did you take it? And I'm gonna tell the people at the end of when I'm finished asking questions why you took it. The answer's there. but they can't grasp it. I can. I am the Da Vinci Code. So the question would be, why did you take the stuff? Second question, why did you only take 12 play fourth quarter masters and AVATs? Third question, what possessed you to do the things that you did, like dial *67 and call in a gun threat? Why would you send a rebuttal with Robert's stamped signature, because you know it wasn't his written signature? Why would you do that? If that's your brother, that's your friend, no matter what type of trouble he in, you ain't gonna do that. You'll try to curb something else, but that you wouldn't do. That's an idiotic move. So not only is he hemmed up possibly for the rest of his life, but I believe he coming home, but you hemmed up too. So in order to make your cushion a little lighter, you turned state. And when you turned state, you did something that we call in the street, you started working. That's why you drop names the way you do. That's why your little side chick dropped names the way she did. But one thing about dropping names, the feds will have you drop names all day. But when they do their check, it gotta check out. And when you drop, and when your side chick dropped that one name, it didn't check out. But they couldn't even bring it down. They just, and we can't use that. We can't use that. So those are my questions, but I'm gonna tell everybody why you only took 12 play fourth quarter masters and AVATs. I'm gonna tell everybody why you only took the award, the Billboard Awards, and the precious pictures of Miss Joanne. Two reasons. I'm gonna give you two in the possible. My possible first. Here it is. The possible. You really want to be R. Kelly. You already got 2 babies by 2 underage girls. So you felt as though that if he was doing that, and since people are saying he's doing it, and you came on Choke's channel and tried to bury him and say, oh yeah, that's him on a motherfucking tape, which it wasn't. My only possible is that you trying to be a persona that you think that man is. Now, one of my books, because we're playing spades now, one of my books, I told you I got 2 in a possible. I just gave you my possible. Now here's the 2 jokers. The small joker goes a little something like this. Thank you, Miss Laverne. The small joker goes a little something like this. You took the stuff and dispersed it in different locations. And the only reason why you got the awards and the pictures and stuff and the portal and all that other stuff, which came out of the storage and the studio, one, you wanted to monopolize off of it. And you figured, if I can get in either Keith head or somebody head to sign off on whatever, I can liquidate Robert's stuff, because Robert ain't coming home. He would never know. That's why you said we was putting that stuff online trying to sell it. You said it out your own mouth. That's why when you talk, I didn't cut you off, because I want you to talk. The more you talk, the more you tell. It's an old Japanese Jedi mind trick. I ask you questions, you'll try to joke me, cool. Clown me, say what you want. But you did what I wanted you to do. You talked. And you showed stuff. So why everybody thought I was being clowned? No, you were being recorded. So I always have a reference to go back to. Trust me, I never go in the enemy's camp without fucking up the enemy first. I'm a bad man. So you also was gaining money from hangouts and all them other places because you will go and pose like you are Kelly. And then when they say, show me proof, you will show his passport. You will show his and you would show his driver's license. And you would show his banking information. And you sent his banking information out to different people that have different outlets. To make people believe. The gun-hole people that's for Robert, you wanted them to believe that you were Robert and Robert was doing all this from behind bars, which, wow, the federal government said he's an endangerment to the community. We couldn't figure it out why. But then when I figured it out why, and I start saying it, you and your crew start running a smear campaign. We got to shut him up. He know too much. He's stopping what we doing. Ain't that's what somebody just said recently to me? Keith, there you go. He's stopping everything we trying to put in place. Well, if it ain't benefiting Robert, you damn right. And I don't care who don't like me. I'm not in this fight for nobody else except for Robert. So here's my Trump card. You notice how I said Trump, right? I can't wait till my president get back. Here's my Trump card. You took the 12-play fourth quarter. You put it in different spots. You know, that's supposed to have been Sony's last collection of Robert. But you hit it and then went to work for the feds. So when the feds come looking for it, you can say, I know where it's at. Robert told me to put it there to hide from y'all. The feds come and get it, sees it as collateral property. Robert can never see a dime off of it, but you, Don, you can get the residuals off the stuff that you already leaked. And then when you come home, you can take it and sell it to other people. Because at that point, when the feds have it, nobody else can do nothing with it. And then Robert get more charges for trying to steal from the federal government. And then comes the IRS. You think you're slick. I ain't called DanaJay for nothing. I don't sit back and watch for nothing. I sit back and study. Now, if I'm lying, Don Russell, go to somebody's platform and explain how I told a lie. None of that's a lie. All that's facts. DanaJay about. Love every last one of y'all, but let's pay some bills. If you're looking for a social platform that's for us, designed by us, created by us, come on over to wegotUps.com, www.wegotUps.com. Tell them, Cube.
Yeah. What's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube. You know what it is, the West Coast Warlord, the Grand Wizard. Don Mega is in the house. Now check this out. I'm inviting you to join the official Black People Social Network, wegotUps.com. That's wegotUps.com. 100% Black owned, man. I see you here, boys. I see you. You out there doing it, man. And as we say in the Big Three League, we got ups, baby. So wegotUps.com. Check it out, man. You know what I mean? obviously, you know, Black people, we definitely need to socialize, get together, figure out this system we are going through. So, you know, WeGotUps.com promises to be that place. Like I said, Black owned, gotta love it. And, you know, willing to make sure that you guys make a social connection. So WeGotUps.com, you know, from your homeboy Ice Cube, got to throw up the dub, you know, for that, you know what I'm saying? And hey man, official Black people social network. You know, I get it right. Don't worry about nothing. Just join, man. Join the official Black people social network. WeGotUps.com. WeGotUps.com, man. That's easy, man. We got ups, baby. We got ups. Your homeboy Ice Cube, and I'm out. Throwing up the dub for We Got Ups, man. Check it out.
Man, look. And when you come over, turn that blue gray when you look up Official Dana J. And don't forget, y'all, tomorrow, 8 p.m. right here, the hottest verses ever. Dana and Duncan, head to head, 8 p.m. I'll be representing R. Kelly and Kales. He'll be representing Kales and the Pied Piper. Who's going to win? What side of the catalog is better than the other side? Let's go. See y'all tomorrow. Can't wait. Dana J gone. Love every last one of y'all. Friday night. About to go cook something. They ain't ready. No.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take